Everybody watching goddamn Tiger King. And that's honestly, that's the only reason you should watch it right there. Everybody's watching it. And this is one of them shows where the experience is more about talking about the show than the show itself. It's less about whether the show was good and more about you got to be a part of the conversation. I thought the show was good. It's definitely, as you watch, you'll see it's not really about tigers at all. It's really more about the people and what they get up to. To me, it was kind of like fucking Trailer Park Boys and Breaking Bad combined. And it was fucking real life. So go watch Tiger King. Second, if you're not on this shit already, I'm putting you on it right now. Dark Side of the Ring. You gotta watch Dark Side of the Ring. Specifically, they dropped 2 episodes about Chris Benoit. Those episodes were phenomenal. Crazy stuff. I'm talking about, this is some of the most engaging documentary content that has come out recently. It just happens to be about wrestling, and I like wrestling. But if you're one of those people who maybe Benoit's kind of like it's kind of like the butt of a joke, watch this, man. It will not be funny anymore. It will feel very real, very quick. My other great passion in life, wrestling. This weekend was Wrestlemania, the no crowd, no attendance, pre-taped Wrestlemania. There's 2 matches from there I think worth checking out, regardless of whether you like that company or not. First, gotta watch AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. If y'all don't know, Undertaker is of recent. His matches are not very good. He's pretty old. It's not his fault, but he's pretty old. And so for this one, they shot it, what's often being called the cinematic experience, right? And that's the best thing they could have done, honestly, for the poor guy. Like, he needs more than just another guy to work around him. He needs the whole crew to work around him. He needs the cameras to work around him. He needs the lighting to work around him. Fun, man. And he looks good. Comes out, his biker taker, but no Limp Bizkit, unfortunately. We're gonna get that one soon, but not today. AJ Styles, phenomenal wrestler. Everybody loves AJ Styles. This was just a fun match. It was cool, man. They were just talking mess to each other, fighting each other. The spirit of wrestling and something that is not exactly a wrestling match. Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. A lot of people were fucking pissed when Bray Wyatt lost his Universal title, but it gave us this match, and this match was funny, man. It was cool. It had I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's not a match. That's some people's complaint is it's not a match. It's more of an encounter, I guess you could call it. I'm fine with that, man. It was cool. It was funny. John Cena dropped the line. He said, "You're a slut for opportunity. You blow it every chance." That's real, man. I wouldn't even say check it out, but just look at it, look it up. But Pro Wrestling Noah had a match. It was their main event for, I'm not sure which show, but it was basically 2 wrestlers who just stared at each other for 30 minutes, like straight. And then they finally wrestled, and I'm just going to say the match wasn't that good. People are trying to say the match was good. The match was not that good. It didn't make a lot of sense. But they literally just stared at each other for 30 minutes straight. Just stood in the ring, 30 minutes. Of course, I didn't watch that. I mean, I skipped around, but there are people who literally sat there because they're waiting for something to happen. And they waited 30 minutes. Just talk about some games I've been playing. Man, I've been playing a shit ton of Bloodborne recently. And I know that game came out, 2015, 2014? 2014. It's 2020 right now, so I'm 6 years late on that. I don't know, man. Game's good. Games like that, like Souls games, I had to play them like real slow. I just started getting mad because I'm not good enough. So I kind of got to pace it out. But man, I just been slowly chipping away at that game. Not that slow. I mean, I'll probably beat it. I think I'm like halfway. I started playing like a couple weeks ago. Damn, that game is good. I kind of want to do a video on it, but I I don't think I'm not that guy. You know, that spot's already taken. Like my insight, my thoughts aren't needed on that. There's already the experts covering that. Oh, I guess what I find fascinating is this idea of how beautiful they can make the darkness in that game. It's like very inviting. It's like, man, I want to see what's over there. I want to check that out. And considering that this you know, in the background there's these elements of like not mind control, but getting caught up in something that we know is dangerous, but we, you know, try to explore it anyway. Good environmental design that reinforces your thematic elements. I don't know, I just think it's good and the game's fun. But yeah, those are all the things I thought were interesting this week. Stay tranquilo.